Okay, Asia session done. Took one trade on GJ. Got the Asia scanner set up here. Only two setups in Asia, GJ and GBPAUD. I opted to take GJ, which is a reversal setup. So GJ, hard time frame breakout levels all bearish. Peak bias are bullish. Last week closed as a bearish breakout week, and we're below that breakout level. Yesterday, we faked out the previous week low, so I don't want to reverse this weekly move unless I get a lower time frame fake out. We got a fake out of the previous day high today, so this allows me to reverse that weekly move. So I was looking for a reversal setup. It's a bullish breakout day, but the higher time frames are all bearish, so I'm looking for a reversal. I always love to see these bullish breakout days because it pushes that breakout level up. And when we fake out the previous day high, faking out the peak is a first sign of a reversal, but that reversal is not confirmed until it gets below the breakout level. So the H8 also closed in breakout. And again, I always love to see that because the H8 peak is nearby. And when that gets faked out, first sign of a reversal, getting below both those breakout levels is a confirmation of that reversal. So higher time frames all pushing down. Breakout bias, all pushing down, so I'm looking for reversals. It's a breakout day, and when I'm trading a reversal based off of breakout day, what I want to see is a flip of that breakout level, and I'm looking for a previous high fake out to take it down below that breakout level. We did get a fake out of the H8 high, and then we flipped that breakout level, but I prefer having this H8 high down here to fake it out. So I did not take this first entry. The other thing is 8 o'clock is 1 hour before the new H4. I don't usually trade that, so I waited until the new H4 bar, which is at 9 o'clock. So once the new H4 bar opened up, was waiting for a pullback, but the next M15 actually closed inside bar. So when there's an inside bar, I extend the previous bar's highs and lows, and that becomes the peak. That becomes a range, and I'm waiting for price to get out of this range. I also saw on the H1, we have two opposite facing fake out bars in a row. Saw the first H1, actually let me get that range back. Saw that first H1 close as a bullish fake out, and then the next H1 close as a bearish fake out. Faked out the previous high, and then closed back inside, and that becomes a bearish fake out. That is actually a range setup for me. On H1 levels, I look at the M1. So we have a bearish H1 breakout bar followed by bullish fake out and bearish fake out bar. That is a setup for me. Range setups on the H1, we have bearish breakout followed by a bullish fake out and a bearish fake out. And what I'm looking for on these setups is a fake out of the H1 high. In this case, my setups are fractal. They work on every time frame. Looking for a fake out of that H1 high to take it down. So we got a fake out of the H1 high right here. Price came up, faked out the H1 high. It also got out of that range. And so once this happened, I was ready to take this down, took it straight off this M1, 1 bar stop, and I took it straight down to the previous week low, since this is when, let me change this one. This is where the fake out level happens. I don't want to reverse. I don't want to expect that this will just break. So right now, this is a retracement move. We have a breakout on the weekly breakout, got back above that breakout level, right? So we broke out, got back above the breakout level. Faking out the high is a fake out retracement. So I always say in all my videos that I take this trade, that most of my losses are in this cycle, and it's because I'm always looking to trade all the way down to the peak, but very often it gets stuck at that breakout level. So I always make sure that I take partials here at that breakout level. Took partials there, but my goal is to hold it down to the previous day low. And that's it. That's the only trade I took. About 9R on this one. Really nice trade. And looking to take a move down to the previous day low. About 20 plus R on this one. Took this on the M1, so I did not trade. On the M15, I trade 1%, M5 0.5%, and on the M1 I'm trade 0.25%. So nice little trade for me here, and let's see if this wants to continue. So the other setup that I had today is on GBPAUD. This was something I was looking at as well. It's a breakout day followed by a fake out day. Trend continuation means that the higher time frames are all pushing down and the peak bias are pushing down. And so the setup I'm looking for is a continuation setup, breakout day followed by a fake out day. The setup that I want, first one I'm looking for is a fake out of the previous day high at the high of the day below that breakout level. So we're below the breakout level, but price did not come up to fake out that previous day high. But I'm also okay taking the fake out of the H8 high. It's just more risky, but the only problem is the last H8 closed inside bar. So I have the H8 range right here on the indicator, H8 range high, H8 range low. When price came up, I was hoping to see a push up to fake out that range high, and then I would have taken that down, but did not take that down, did not push up high enough, so I skipped this trade. If it did come up and fake out the H8 range high, I would have gotten in underneath this breakout level, probably this one right here, stop loss at the high, and would be going to break even at the fake out level. So the setup is a trade down to that fake out level and then looking for consolidation down to that previous low. So here's the fake out level. This would be the trade that I'd be looking for. 0.5R, not really something that I would want to take. But I don't mind going break even at this point. But the real move would be down to the previous day low. But that did not set up for me, so I did not take that. The other one that I was kind of actually no, that was it. I was only looking at GBP AUD. That was the only one that sets up. So AJ, GBP, NZD, and NZD CAD also have some signal days. These blue boxes and AU as well. These blue boxes telling me that the conditions to trade my setups are good for today. Doesn't mean that there's going to be a trade here, and also doesn't mean that the other ones won't set up, but it just means that the conditions that I'm looking for, these configuration of my setups, exist on these pairs. So I did not take them for various reasons. Basically, some were in ranges, and some I just did not like the structure. So AJ, for example, what was that? That was a trend breakout trade to go up, but AJ was right at that last bearish breakout level. Anything can happen at these levels, so I did not really trust that move, and so did not take this one. And that's it. So let's see. In the market, yeah, only GJ and GA. So don't think anything else moved. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, GJ is still pushing down. No setups here. AJ, yeah, just consolidating here. Nothing really moving. So it looks like I might have taken the best one. Yeah. Okay. So one trade on GJ. Let's see if this wants to continue down. Really nice trade. Good start to the day. And let's wait for London session.